Plant-based swaps. A healthy trade-off or a nutritional compromise? The rise of plant-based alternatives is shaking up our plates. But are we trading one health concern for another? A recent study delves into the nutritional impact of swapping meat for plant-based options, revealing a complex picture. While it's a win for reducing saturated fat, it might not be a clear-cut victory for overall health. The study's findings. The research, published in NPJ Science of Food, analyzed the effects of replacing meat with plant-based meat alternatives, PBMAs, or mycoprotein MP, in the UK. The study used a retail nutrient database linked to the UK National Diet and Nutrition Survey (NDNS) to assess energy and nutrient intakes across various age groups. The popularity of PBMAs is soaring, especially among younger generations. Families are seeking familiar meals with a reduced environmental footprint. However, meat is a rich source of protein and essential micronutrients, while plant-based alternatives often introduce more carbohydrates and sugars. These alternatives are often classified as ultra-processed foods, UPFs, raising questions about their nutritional value compared to minimally processed meat. Building the database. Researchers meticulously constructed a retail database, categorizing products into meat, PB, plant-based, and MP. Common food categories were used, such as bacon and ham, B&H, burgers and kebabs, B&K, and sausages, SAU. Some meat categories were excluded due to the lack of comparable PB and MP products. Nutritional information was extracted for each product, including energy, macronutrients, fiber, and salt. Interestingly, PB and MP products were found to be significantly more expensive than their meat counterparts. Statistical comparisons revealed differences in nutrient content across categories. Modeling nutrient swaps. To estimate the impact on different age groups, the study substituted meat intakes with PB or MP within the same product category, while maintaining portion sizes. The resulting nutrient intakes were compared to dietary reference values. The analysis focused on nutrients linked to cardiometabolic risk, like saturated fat, and its effect on LDL cholesterol and CVD. Nutritional trade-offs. Bacon and ham, B&H meat had the highest energy, fat, and protein but the lowest carbs and fiber. Replacing meat with PB or MP reduced saturated fat, but also lowered protein. A concern for growing teens. Burgers and kebabs, B&K similar to B&H, meat had higher energy and protein. PB and MP swaps reduced saturated fat but also protein, which is crucial for active adolescents. Chicken, turkey, and dishes, CTND PB versions had more energy than meat, while MP had the lowest. Swapping to MP reduced energy and saturated fat, but PB could increase energy despite fiber gains. Salt was highest in PB CTND, a consideration for sodium-conscious families. Coated chicken and turkey, CCNT energy levels were similar, but PB and MP had more carbs and fiber. PB and MP had lower saturated fat, but also protein. Salt levels varied, with some PB and MP options potentially raising sodium. Sausages, SAU meat had higher energy and protein. PB and MP reduced energy and saturated fat, but lowered protein contribution, a potential issue for older adults at risk of sarcopenia. The big picture. When all meat categories were replaced with PBMAs, saturated fat intake decreased across age groups, while carbohydrates and fiber increased. Protein contribution consistently decreased, and salt effects varied. The study suggests that these changes might not significantly impact LDL cholesterol levels. But here's where it gets controversial. While fiber intake increases, protein contribution decreases, especially for adolescents and older adults. The study highlights the need for careful consideration of these trade-offs, as well as the importance of pairing PBMAs with protein-rich sides to maintain nutritional balance. And this is the part most people miss. The study's focus on macronutrients leaves a gap in understanding the impact on micronutrient intake, such as iron, zinc, and vitamin B12. Price differences and category-specific variations also play a role in the real-world adoption of these alternatives. In the quest for healthier and more sustainable diets, the study underscores the importance of comprehensive nutritional analysis and personalized dietary choices. Are plant-based swaps a healthy trade-off or a nutritional compromise? The answer may lie in the details and individual needs.